Johnson's narrow Republican majority in the House just got a little narrower. Yesterday, Democratic Congressman James Walkinshaw of Virginia was sworn in just a day after winning Tuesday's special election by 50 points over his Republican challenger. It's the district once held by the late Congressman Jerry Connolly, and now Speaker Johnson can only lose 2 Republicans on a party line vote. Joining us now is newly sworn in Congressman James Walkinshaw of Virginia. Thanks so much for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Your Democrats don't have a lot of good news these days. You are one of you overperformed. It wasn't just that you won in a relatively safe district. You overperformed how Democrats normally do.
That's right. I think Democrats have had some good news in special elections around the country, and ours is the latest example of that. We ran about 16 points ahead of Vice President Harris in the same district a few months ago in 2024.
Just moments before you were sworn in, shouting erupted on the House floor during a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk. How are you approaching this moment of extreme polarization in Congress?
It was a tense day on the floor yesterday. Emotions were running very high. The Speaker asked for a moment of silence, and there was some shouting about the possibility of a spoken prayer, and I appreciate the way Speaker Johnson handled it. And I was sworn in shortly thereafter and gave a floor speech where I laid out the concerns that I have with the Trump agenda and the congressional Republican agenda and their impacts on my district in Northern Virginia. So it's a hard time. I think it is really important for all of us to do what we can to lower the temperature right now. The worst thing that we can do is be blaming one side or the other politically, given the violence that we've seen.
And one of your first official acts was to sign this discharge petition to force a vote on releasing the Epstein files. You were the 217th signature. Tom Massey, the Republican from Kentucky, whose discharge petition this is, only needs one more signature. Are you guys going to get it?
I pledged during the campaign that I would sign the petition on day one. I had hoped, especially after hearing from the survivors over the last week, that another one of my Republican colleagues would sign it before I was sworn in.
I think.
That's right, 4 have. I was hoping another would before I was sworn in. I was hoping to be 218. I just don't understand how you can listen to what those survivors said, hear their pleas, and not sign that petition to give the American people the full story of what happened with Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, I think the answer is that the Trump White House has said that they would view it as a, quote, hostile act if Republicans do join the petition.
That's right. Look, I think there's one of 2 things happening here with respect to Donald Trump. Either one, he was lying to his supporters for years about the contents of the file when he said there were deep, dark secrets about powerful people in America in those files. That's one option. The other option is there's something in there he really doesn't want the American people to see, and we're getting this trickle and trickle of information coming out of it, the strange birthday card, the strange drawing, and American people want to know what else is in those files and what does Donald Trump have to do with it.
We should just note, for fairness' sake, President Trump denies that he drew that picture and signed that birthday card, whether or not you believe him.